if ever, you might notice in the title it says sorry after part 7. That's because I don't know what happened, but my live stream stopped. I really haven't a clue what the fuck happened. But whatever happened, it stopped my live stream anyway. But I've got, hopefully this is going to work now. And I'm dead. First try and I'm dead again. Yeah, so don't know what the fuck happened there, but it's all sorted now. So yeah, I'm just apologizing because I really didn't expect that. I was sitting happily enjoying my live stream, about to go somewhere into the ward quarters, and as I went into the ward quarters, it loaded, right? It just cut off in me. Apparently said there was an error or something, but it couldn't have been. Hey bro, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream yet again, same stream. Just make some apology. But aye, so that's why I've apologised, because I hate it. Like you're sitting happily enjoying something. Alright, aye, so about going to ward quarters. Normal. The game cuts off and says an error has occurred. I don't know how, because the disc is clean as anything. And I went into the ward quarters and it just cut off and it just stopped working. Didn't understand it. But we should be all good now, so don't worry. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, right. We're going, it looks like back up to Skyrim. I'm not sure why. Because we've not done something. But whatever it is, it's taking us right. Oh no, it's taking us to the Tower of Mazak. Oh, and I'll be showing you something very special, by the way. I just told you, I was sitting playing the game, about to go into war quarters, and as I went in there, the game cut off on me. The game cut off on me, so I don't know what happened. That's all I know. Error occurred, game stopped, the end. There we go. We've got our friend here, the dwarven helmet. I think it just doesn't want you go into war quarters. Tell me I'm sorry I left the stream. My dad phoned me to tell me an announcement, and now I can't find it anymore. If you search up Dark Space Blood, you'll find his live stream. That's his YouTube channel as well. Right, so we silver ring. Have to make room for like my swords and all that. Open this door. Whoa. Is this thing you were talking about, Scott? The code thing? The big ball. I've got a big ball, yes. I'm a funny guy. Right. So open door. But we don't go there with it. Right, so we have to do something with this, right, okay. How do we activate this fucking thing? And I'm sorry if I swear, that's just me, I do all the time. Right, oh! Ah. Never noticed this. Right, I kinda know what to do. What's this for? Oh, never mind, no one. Guess that's it. What activates these though? I don't understand that bit. Oh, I need help. I feel like there's something missing. Is it something that I'm not adding, or I'm confused? I must be doing the right thing here. Oh, here we go. That's in the right order here. Right. I did get it right. Mama has Zelda knowledge. Right guys, I'll be back. Hopefully doing something. John, you better not be playing with yourself, you naughty boy. Nah, I'm not doing that, you mad weirdo. Right. Why isn't it letting me out? Why isn't it letting me out? Oh. It's a fast travel location. Oh my god. Right. So we are going up to the throat of the throat. The throat of the world, laddie. Oh aye. Going to the throat of my mom's world. No. No actually. Just going to the throat of the world, laddie. Oh aye. That's my wee thing that I keep getting tell our people to do. So that's what I've done. Right, so good luck with all doing. Scott, shut up. You'll be here to.
You have it.
You'll be here
The
to
Kelv,
experience
the
it
Elder
with me, bruh. You'll be here to experience the fascination.
Shudders at its touch.
Don't you worry.
There is no question.
Oh, wait, well,
you
well,
are
thanks for the luck.
doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very
Akatosh?
bones of the earth are at your disposal.
Oh, shut up. Come here.
Go then. Fulfill
Shut
your
up.
destiny.
Here.
Take
Shut
the
up. Come here.
scroll to the
Shut
time
up. Come here.
wound.
No, actually, can't be bothered. Maybe it's because I had to go into here. Go into the other school and read it. I could just do that, couldn't I? Of course it's in here. Where is it? Helpful if I could actually find it. I bet you it's a weapon. That's how. No. Imperial? No. Potions? No. Scroll? No. What is it then?
Do not
Oh. Oh.
delay.
I've done this before.
Alduin will be coming.
Jesus Christ.
You cannot miss the signs.
I feel like that.
Gormley, running out of time. The battle.
The Arsulthur say Alduin agree. Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, imagine that was the shout as well. Yeah.
Sent you down to death.
So this is what happens when you
Take
drink too
on.
much wine, you see
A
things.
glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
I don't know.
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
There's a dragon.
Why does
think
Alduin
that's
hang
him.
back? We've staked everything on this
That's
plan
him there.
for his old man.
He will come. He
Think.
cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
Oh no, there's.
Blooded him well.
Oh,
Four
oh
of
my.
his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Galthor, Sori, Birka.
Hundreds of them.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do
Will
not
you?
understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our
I'm
strength,
just excited
which
to
is
get
why
kill him
I
again.
brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed.
And
And if you are
you're
right,
right, I will
not
not
need it.
We
need
will
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
Alduin.
So be it.
I can't be arsed. Doesn't.
Tarodis. Him hind paliv. Zuu hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Oh, just wait for really good.
Never-ring Jewel. What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Taro Desparvilax, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You'll feel fear for the first time, Worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
There.
It's no use. It's a scroll. Now. Hold Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
It worked. You did it.
Right, so we've
Yes.
defeated
The
Alduin.
World Eater is
Alduin,
gone.
sorry,
May the
Alduin.
spirits have mercy
Well,
on
we've
our
not,
souls.
they have. There's listing more. Right, so I'm looking
Unlucky Nakib, Silesur. My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde.
Oh, shush!
Lost
I'm
foot,
live
you
foot.
are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragon Rend if you know
Okay,
it.
come on, you cunt. Can you, he's not... Listen, how can I? God knows where he's going. How am I supposed to get in this? See what was that? I can't.
Is weak. I am
Oh, I forgot to do that. Where is it? Oh, no, there's that. That was nice. Why don't you deal with him as well? Say just sitting there. Come on, where are you? Come on, John, come on, you can do it. can't even level up. Potions, stamina, healing, scrolls. Oh, can't it? Oh, aye, because we don't even kill him here. I forgot about that. We don't even kill him.
Cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Yeah, we don't even defeat him here. What is danger, man? Muppet, too. Oh, how can I talk to you, big man from
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Krongra victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznadar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him. Yes, one of his allies could tell us.
Right. Hey, now we got a dragon
It will
reach.
not be so easy
I'll come back to me now.
convince one of them to betray him.
Yeah.
Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun,
Yeah.
a fine place to trap one of
Alduin's
Alduin's
allies.
allies.
It's time to go to Whitman. Trust me, I'll convince this shithole. It's funny because we can always call him in whenever we want. The guy we're gonna trap, so we can like, he'll give us a shout. I think it's the dragon that gives us a shout or something like that. And what will happen is, whenever we're in battles against the dragon, we can always call the ally we're about to make to come in, help us kill the dragon. And there you go. How great is this? I wonder if I can still
Another
take some
wanderer
stuff
here to
off
lick my
him.
father's boots. Good job.
No.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss... Taken? Once you know an enchant... Oh, of course. I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
I don't really care anyway.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College
Nope.
in Winterhold.
May the gods what? I must have misheard you.
I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can. No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of... No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Ulfric...
I don't care, right? This is...
But that day has not... According to legend, although I never thought to put the tale to the test,
This is what
Jarl Olaf One-Eye it was, who later became High King. They say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Anthor, and brought it back to Whiterun. Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city, with the threat of war on my doorstep? There must be another way. The risk is too great. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's only to find Alduin.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first.
Oh, fuck.
Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. Sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Oh, for God's sake.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war.
Jesus Christ, all the way back up here, just to come all the way back down. Just to go all the way back up again. Let's go. See, the only thing I don't really care, it's not really that much an issue, but at the same time it kinda is, because it's not really, because I can always fast travel. How good is that? Right, let's go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Right, so wait there, so I'm right. Should be. Hello. Oh. Hello. Right, so he's up here. Stay on that one day. Some man.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
But I'm not asking that. Listen.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Breath and focus.
Oh, for God's sake. Let's go talk to these cunts. Right, so we must be going all the way up to Solitude just to talk to who's in Solitude again? Who's the guy to talk to? Oh, I don't know. Who knows?
What is it?
Quickly run into your castle. So we'll talk to him, probably get him to agree to the host thing with the Greybeards.
Set off that
Talk
junk
to
in
him,
bits and
hopefully do
pieces.
something else.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
I'm telling you.
Speak with Legate
Ulfric's
Ricka,
planning
the
an attack
Greybeards.
on Whiterun.
What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem, but I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks. Fair enough. We're driving the Stormcloaks back well enough at the moment, but we're already overstretched. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would just give me the reinforcements I've requested. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir.
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold meat. You look like...
So now we're going all the way up to... Oh, we're gonna have to talk to him. He does my head in. Oh, and apparently we can kill him, by the way, so... you can kill Ulfric Stormcloak eventually. I've done it before. Also, let me know in the comments whether you want me to become a werewolf or a vampire, because I will definitely do that. I've been a werewolf before and it's fun, but I've never been a vampire. And last time I played this, this was the house I'd cleared the dark elves out of, and if I'd done that, I think I could try and buy a house in here, and it broke. It wouldn't let me even buy a house, and I had the right money and everything. That's how bad that actually is. Bad people.
Give us a straight answer.
Hey, you're the one who killed Elaine de Font up in Ralvathal. Oh, yeah.
And you're the one that killed your emperor, but you don't see me mourning.
I remember you. You were at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits. I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. What does bring you to me? It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland.
If you want me to join the Stormcloaks, Imperial, or I'll see what else.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the World Eater of song and legend. If that's true, we're all doomed anyway. And if it isn't true, well, then the fight to free Skyrim goes on. Either way, I don't see the use in talking to the Empire. Good. We still hold half of Skyrim despite everything the Empire could throw at us. I doubt the Empire has the stomach for much more bloodletting.
Thanks, Golden Bonfire. I really appreciate it, and welcome to the stream.
I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Thank you.
And what
I
would
really
you
appreciate that. It'll help a lot.
If he's not with us,
for me to
he's against us.
Bring more videos and entertainment like this to you, and I will continue.
How long are you going to wait?
So last I was done with talking to Ulfric Stormcloak. Now we will be going all the way back up to the High Hall Grad, I think that's what it is. Right, okay, so let's continue. Let's run. I'll be back, guys. Give me a quick second. And yeah, I'll continue to make more videos for you, no problem.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you.
Oh,
More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Thanks for waiting, guys.
Hubris of the
Had to go
blade
somewhere.
truly knows no bounds.
Right.
Delphi, we're not
And
here to rehearse old grudges.
I will keep more
The matter at hand
videos,
is
make more
urgent.
videos for you
All
Golden
Druid
Bonfire.
must be
And I'll make more
strong.
videos for
You wouldn't have
everybody,
called this
so
council
don't
if you
worry.
didn't agree.
My
We know a great
continuously
deal
one
about
is
the
I'm going to do God of War
situation.
again,
That's all the
because
No, you need us if you want this council to succeed.
I think it's just because like I need help to join my party. Don't worry, I should be fine.
Well,
Don't worry about it.
you may enter. So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Don't worry. I'll definitely sub to you. It's no problem. Don't worry, I'll get them to agree to peace. This is the only way to get Balgroff's help.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war.
Hello Scott, welcome to stream. How are you?
Know the ancient
I no
Nord
problem
word
with
for
Golden
war?
Bonfire.
Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim. Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin.
Right. Are you even sure we're going the right? Oh, I didn't even notice this.
We all wait upon you.
Oh, that's not bad, anyway. Level 30. Oh, Jesus. Oh well. That's not
Now
bad,
that
anyway.
everyone is here, please
Take
take
a
your
seat.
seats so we can begin.
Go third person for you.
I hope that we have all come here
No.
in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be in this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White
This
Wolf
isn't
Concordat.
Skyrim.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to
This
this
is a
council.
Greybeards.
Please.
Just went and
If we have
talked
to
to
negotiate the
Ulfric and
terms
that.
of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this.
Yeah, that's true. All arms in the
Aesir's
game.
beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Why can't you? You're right, Thal. You're right. The Thalmor have no business here. But right, I have to make a point here. The Thalmor don't know anything about the dragons. So what they're doing here, it's nothing to do with them. What's that besides Talistan and whatnot? Or yeah,
I'm glad we agree on this.
I'm just telling the truth.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory.
This is these
Thalmor
things
will
about the
treat
dragon
with
have
whatever
nothing to do with her.
government
She
rules
doesn't know
Skyrim.
anything about them.
We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim
Yeah.
will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace.
That's a lie.
There's nothing else to
The
talk
reason he
about.
came here
Unless the
was
Empire is finally ready to
because
renounce its unjust claim to rule
that
over
guy
the free
next
people
to
of Skyrim.
the
I
Jarl.
knew he wouldn't be
We're
able to
here to
on
arrange
the
a temporary
left.
truce to allow the Dragonborn here
Right.
to deal with the dragons, nothing
Alright.
more.
Okay,
I consider
so
even
he's
talking
lying.
to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed?
Yes.
Jarl Ulfric. General Tullius. This council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is
handle
outrageous.
this.
You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not
John,
expect
can you
something
please
for nothing.
take that helmet off and put it in the
Yes,
plane's helmet?
that'd be
like you did?
entirely out of character.
Want in
Actually,
return.
it doesn't even look that
Wait,
bad.
General, you don't intend to just
But the
hand
only
over
problem
Markarth to
is
that
I can't
traitor?
because I'm stuck.
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at
can't
least
get
will
into
negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Right. So it's laid down. How about Riften? Winterhold seems like a fair trade. I know Winterhold doesn't really.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric. Plus all the mead we can drink.
You asked my opinion. I give. There are advantages to gaining Winterhold Persuade. You're right, Riften is a fair choice for Markarth.
I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here.
1 minute, guys.
The Dragonborn
Again?
has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition.
I don't really.
Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
Stormcoats, it wouldn't really.
As always, the Empire.
It wouldn't really affect them that much. So.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements?
Well, I can't
Here you
just
sit
go on right there.
arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
Why can't you get down
He is
to
with me.
business?
And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Swords, bones, where will these demands end?
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for
This is
your
our
butchery
homeland,
at-
Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Offer should see if you help the Empire, you can get him. You can get him money. It's really good.
I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
Out with it, then.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say? I knew I could count on you. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
I'm listening.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Pale will be turned over to the Empire. Brinna Merilis will assume the Jarlship in Dawnstar. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Dalmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons.
This is even born.
Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
No reason I'm not playing it, Scott, is because I can't really do much.
Don't you see?
They're talking, I can't do
the
it.
names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with the voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Aldred. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Ode a Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last. There's one more thing. We know about
Right, so turns out he's a dragon.
That's fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his crimes. And he's not just any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him.
But why? Why me? Like, you know, I've already killed before. It doesn't really do that much for me. But, you know. Right, so back out to all the way down to Dragon's Reach now. Right, so let's go. We'll click on this one. He's upstairs. Running, running. We love you, John. We do. We love you, John. We do. Oh, John, we love you. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Alright, that's it. Oh, Scott, you're a funny lad. And we lost that. Can I get your autographs or you popular, you only have 11 subscribers. That's the biggest amount I've ever seen. Well, let's go. I have just started another channel, so of course I won't have a lot, and I don't really care. I don't care how much subscribers I get. It just makes me feel better when people subscribe. But if they don't subscribe, they don't. I'm not expecting them to. They can just watch. I'm not here to make me be the biggest YouTuber ever. I just want to bring entertainment to people. Oh. That's Mama's, but please can I have your autograph? Yeah.
We're ready, as I promised. My men stand ready. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Can I have this? Thank you.
You can't take that.
Said I can take that apple pie. Oh, sorry.
You committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I can't go anywhere now.
Since you put it that way, I think we can overlook your crime for now.
Oh, thank you. Thank God that was her.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. Best not to talk to them. Right, so how are we doing this?
We're ready.
Right, oh, a level up. Health. Restoration. Apprentice. Shouts. Change your shout to Call of Dragon and then change it back to Dragon Wind. Yeah, I know. Cool. And then Dragon Wind. I've got so much shouts. I'm going to be shouting at everybody that every dragon that I know. Got to click this and then charge my controller. It cuts out and then we'll have no audio. There we go.
Go ahead and call this dragon.
I just did.
We're ready.
Oh, wait, so 17. 17 half time for fairness. Hello? Just dead. Where? I got him. Any problem? Oh, not Dragon Bane. Big man coming after me. Go there.
Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza,
An apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Aran, you wound me, Dovahkiin. I may not tell the whole truth, but I am no liar.
Should we trust him?
Go and see for yourself. Zu ni bo norhet. I will be here, unless Alduin returns before you do.
Yes, let's do this.
You have reconsidered my offer, Onikan Kron? You will release me, Rolan, if in return I promise to take you to Skuldafn and stop helping Alduin? Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zu ni Tarodis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Incredible. Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
Farengar, very bad idea, even for you.
Forever I could listen though.
Surely you wouldn't miss a few scales. Or a small amount of blood.
May, what are you doing back there?
Farengar, enough fool.
Wait, I know you. The only mistake was you showing your face. You've committed... Since you put it that way, I think we can overlook your crime for now. Wait, I know you.
Oh.
The only mistake was you showing your face. You've committed crimes against... Good enough. I'll just confiscate. You sure about that? You want to let that drag... Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
All the gods.
Was nu? Dini dein Rufe Astval. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
I'm ready to take me to Skull. Yes.
Zukbrit of Amativ Mubokotin Stinselok.
Dedra Warhammer. Oh.
This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return.
What happened? Oh. I still have Dragon Wind equipped. I need...
Skoldoffen von Kostia.
I don't know where to go anymore. Scrolls, potions. dragon base. Okay. Bao chưa? Okay, so probably go rounding up. That's probably how it'll go. Oh, fuck off. That's all conversions. What's it? Catch him shout. There we go, another one. Oh. What's in here? No. I'm gonna have like more than one to add, see. I don't know. If I get any new shouts, I'll just sit and use it. How many dragons did you have to defeat in this stuff? I know Aldine counts as one. I don't really with him. Yeah, I know he counts. You see it as a dragon. Jesus Christ. Right. So sleep. Still sleeping. No, not filled. More of them. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. What am I using? Why am I using drip? I don't understand it anymore. Or we could just quickly run away from them. No, because then they'll follow me and I can't be arsed. That's fair then. Nothing good again. Gold, that's quite good. So at least we got something. Got another thing. More gold. Right, so I think this is where we do things. I remember a wee glitch I got into. There was like something to do with the stairs, right? So I went to the stairs and I fell through them. I don't know how, but I did, right? So I fall through the stairs and it takes me to this wee place and I was stuck there. So I had to restart my game, everything. And not restart, just go back to the last checkpoint. And had to do it all over again. It was really stressful because it took me a long time just to do it. And it was during this. I don't really care about my stamina that much now because it's just getting useless. Five, 6. Right, so we're going to let him more. Gonna come in here. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think I'll end up getting quite a lot of healing potions around here because we don't really have any. So we don't really get only I was gonna there's the one and only all doing. I doubt the game will let us just sit in there without anything. Let's do this. So we've got all that right. So here we go with the snake. So obviously snake, dolphin, yeah, so dolphin, snake, dolphin, and that, so that should be it then. Ah, there we go. No, let's just put it right in here. Empty, and that's iron bits. Nothing useful. Right, so that's not it. This will be wanting something else. Oh my god. Skyrim. Snake. Eagle. Dolphin. Snake. Scott, if you know, if you could help me, that'd be great. I'm not sure what days I have to go, so. Oh yeah. Dolphin. Snake. I never, it's alright, I've got it now. Just get confused for a quick second there. Right, so we're nearly Alduin. We've got, I actually don't know who we're gonna come up against, like maybe an overlord at top. Obviously it's always come up against overlords. You always eventually know to these guys. He's dead. Chest, gold, lockpick, not bad. Well, we come in this way, didn't we? Aye, we come in this way. Right, so we'll go. Anything. Kill them quickly, right, so not much rock there. Right, so we'll be going up here. That's easy. Oh, for God's sake. I hate these sometimes. Damn, I hate them. He just flew right away. Right, so symbol time. Can we even change it? Oh, we can change them. Right, that's right. This is dolphin. That's snake. Change that to snake. There we go. Right, so that should be it. We should actually check these guys. I don't know why I'm not checking them now. We need to check them for healing potions before we do it, because it's vital to what we're about to do. Either sin or something. That was right. Oh. Oh no, that's why. Right, so that's eagle. So that's supposed to be that's supposed to be a dolphin. Right, that's how it goes. There we go, we've got it sorted now. Gold. Gold. Oh. Stamina. Oh crap. I'm not even sure if I'm ready for this. empty. Let's see, I've got that stuff. Then we can go this way, right? So we'll go. I don't know why I don't know that. Guess it. I felt like doing that though. Right, so we'll get that. Oh, it's empty. Oh, no, no. Oh, be cool, we could take that armor as well. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, here though. Right, so we'll be taking this. Right, so, oh, well, that means probably get some enemies or something up here. Right, we'll quickly take out, oh, no, 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 I don't want that. That's old, so we don't really need that now. Oh, never mind, that's right. See, they're not even that hard anymore, because I can easily kill them. I knew the claw would be involved here. Good thing we have it as well. Oh, health, so we can get health on it. Right. to equip it. Oh, okay. So it's snake. Oh, it's like, oh, I don't know now. Oh no, it was. Oh no, it was. See if you don't actually have this, I'm gonna. Right guys, we're going to end it here. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and sub, and I'll see you